Dominion League match versus the Educator today. Neither of us have a subscription, so we'll be playing base only a bunch of times. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. I see chapel. I see market. I see throne room. So probably open chapel. Yeah, you definitely click chapel. He's got the better opening for sure. Thinking about remodel or vassal. Probably vassal. I'll be deleting payload pretty quick. I'll take a harbinger just because see, this is not great. Do I trash coppers? I probably just want to buy a market. I have a vassal and I have a harbinger. So I think you just delete these coppers and just end buys. I think trashing is more important than buying there. Take another vassal. Ugh, same hand again. This is not, opening is not going very great. My chapel is missing all my cards. I think we're just going to hope to find something. No, okay, we'll buy a market. Hoping the vassal, either the harbinger can find. Great, so we're going to just trash all these estates. So not the greatest opening, but we're getting very thin. I think quicker than our opponent is. He's only trashed, I think, the states. And I've trashed, additionally, I've trashed 3 coppers. So, ooh, this is a good play here. So, it's either trash 1 copper by 2 vassals or by a throne room. Well, vassal seems like the main payload. But I do also relish an opportunity to just trash 4 coppers. Actually, if I do that, my deck is all actions. So we definitely should do that. Then buy a vassal. So that bottom card is a market. So we can play that safely. Then we'll buy a throne room. So bottom 2 cards, there's a throne room and so there's a throne room and a harbinger down there. So ideally we're gonna hit, okay, that's fine. Little throne room market so we can go double vassal. And then probably just click vassal twice. It's either vassal twice or throne room twice. Actually, it could be market vassal. That's what we'll do. So the deck is all actions. So actually, the only way you dud here... So I should actually draw because... Okay, perfect. Market throne room, probably. Market remodel. I would really like to get this chapel out of the deck. But then we're left with a remodel. The problem is, right, we can't fully chain because of chapel being in the way. So I'll just take, like, throne room. It could be double throne room. We'll take a market. Okay, this is going to be a great hand. So we're trying to build up to double province is what we're trying to do. May play an action twice. We'll play vassal. Okay, 15. We'll end our actions. I think this is just 3 markets. Could also be an extra throne room. We could do 3 throne rooms and a harbinger. It's at least 1 market, I think. So this gets us to 16. So, and also 1, 2, 3. I only have 4 vassals, which isn't great. I guess we'll take a throne room. We would like more throne rooms. Though actually these vassals can't dud, so actually I should just play vassal first. I really do need to buy double province next turn though. Yeah, I'm worried he's going to click province and I'm going to fall behind. So we'll play the mark, then play. So I have an extra throne room down there, so I should wait, and then actions, 2 provinces. I don't think we click a state yet. It's tempting to, but I don't think we do that yet. The question is, do you throne room vassal or market first? Well, there's only two cards in there that would be bad to hit, and I would rather throne room vassal, so let's do this. Okay, so we'll do this. Vassal, throne room, market, market. Two vassals. Great. And then I don't think his deck can double province, so I'm going to just do this. That could be a mistake, but we'll see. He would need 18 money, and I don't think his deck has 18. Well, his deck might have 18 money, but I think he has too many dead cards in there, like that. Yeah, he just hit province. He buys a duchy. So let's throne room the market, throne room the vassal, play the market. Let's draw, looking for throne room. Don't play. Perfect, and that's the win right there. Just a rules thing. Since we're playing base only. And I do have a base. I have base witch band. So, all right, game 2 though. Oh boy, this looks like a kingdom for sure. We've got militia. So this is a little awkward. I guess throne room works as villages on poacher, and you can throne room, play smithy, right? If you played throne room on throne room, play smithy, that lets you play multiple actions. The question is, how important is hitting 5 versus attacking? It seems like this is a big money deck. It seems very unreliable to throne room poacher repeatedly. So if I wanted to hit 5, I'd probably take poacher here. But militia silver is also pretty good. Also pretty good at hitting numbers. Moneylender, that's an interesting choice. I mean, it gets your deck thin, but I think the hand attack is better. I mean, he might be going. Oh, he's going for a bandit. Okay. Poacher. So he's going for big money. I'll probably get myself a bandit at some point. But see, like, that was good for me. Actually, artisan is probably better here. Could put throne rooms on top, could put stuff on top. But yeah, he's trying to do remodel bandit. I will take an artisan here, though. I don't know what my bottom 2 cards are. There might be 2 estates. If I only hit 4 here, I'd probably take a throne room. Because then you could like artisan a 5 and then bottom deck it. Okay, we're hitting 5. This might still just be a throne room though. I'm gonna take a throne room. Get a little fancy here. I think there's just another throne room. So he's just playing strictly big money. This could be Bandit. Like, the best counter to the big money deck with Bandit is also Bandit. Oh, I need to turn my phone off. It's either Bandit or Throne Room here. I think I'll just take a Throne Room. I can always buy. So ideally we find Throne Room. So Throne Room the Artisan. And then we can like Throne Room Bandit or something. Oh, that's actually pretty good. So now we have a higher chance of finding our Throne Room. Like that. Alright, sweet. I think we Throne Room Bandit and put those on top. I think we're getting a little Throne Room heavy. So that probably means we want a Poacher. Ooh, this is not a great hand. This is actually a pretty bad hand. So he's just trying to go big money. I'm trying to also go big money here. So yeah, that was pretty good. I crashed a silver and a copper. So that was pretty nice. That was a good hand. This is a good starting hand too. If this was with Smithy, this would be great. He's buying gardens. I'm surprised you wouldn't remodel an estate into militia or poacher. Like, you're trashing the coppers with moneylender, which means gardens is worth less. So 13. No extra buys. I'm just gonna click province. Might not be the right play, but this hand sucks. I wish I had seen some of these cards with the other, but I'm gonna play Bandit. Okay. So if I throw in Poacher, then hopefully I can play. I can play whatever I draw, though I don't know if I want to actually do that. So I'm only hitting 7. I could moneylender. I'm trying to think about, can I hit province this turn? So this is, but I'm also quite over terminaled. If I took a moneylender here, I should probably just set up for my next turn though. And like buy a remodel here. It's either Smithy or Throne Room. I do want a Smithy, but there's no plus buy. So I'll top deck a Throne Room. And then take a remodel. So this is nice. If I find some draw cards. Like, I really do want to add Smithy because Throne Room on a Smithy, right? It's draw 6 cards and it lets you play an action twice from your hand. Gains of Gardens. That is really weird to me. Because if you're going to gain Gardens, like, why not just gain Duchy? Unless you think you're going to get 40 cards in your deck, which feels unlikely to me. That sucks. I'm going to take another Artisan. Just because you can remodel it. I need to stop seeing these cards together, though. Yeah, I need to stop seeing these cards together. So he is at the top of the shuffle, though. So it's like, I could make him discard Like, his cards in hand miss the shuffle if they're good. Though, they might not be good, but I do want money. I think it's buy an estate time, which feels weird, but I'm gonna buy an estate. I think we're at the point where we're just kind of buying provinces. That sucks to get a gold trash, but not sure about that play. Just trying to stay on pace with points here. Right, remember he had the 2-5? Or, no, that was last game. He opened silver remodel, or moneylender silver. So he did not have the 2-5, but maybe he's just trying to run down piles. Would not be unreasonable. I think we Smithy top deck. Would like to get through this shuffle. There's a lot of green cards, so yeah, arguable that's not the correct play, but I should be careful because he has gardens, so like he has 28 points, but that's kind of deceptive. Ugh. You know, I'm gonna take the province, but this might be a loss. Especially if he like buys the province and that is like the 40th card or the 10th digit card for gardens. He has 4 of them, so this is a, oh no, he has one more buy. That was close. That was close. So he was at 23 cards, so I was no worry about that. But arguably, if he took duchies there with his artisan, that would have been a win. That would have been a definite win. All right, let's see what we got here. I see Century, I see Festival. We got plenty of this. You're definitely building here. Don't think Workshop is worth it. I want to hit 5 as soon as possible. It's arguable. I think Smithy is going to be better than Remodel. Helps you hit 5 sooner. Not seeing it turn 3 kind of sucks though. We'll take a remodel. If we draw it dead, we're sad, but see, he finds it turn 3. Oh, he only hits 4 though. Like, Century is the card you want as soon as possible. That was close to not hitting it, but Cellar, maybe. Would I rather have like a throne room? I feel like I don't have enough actions to justify a throne room yet. So we'll take a seller and a silver. Second 5 should probably be a second century. That really sucks to see. I think you just discard both of them. I want to try to get through this shuffle as quickly as possible. Take another seller. Really do need festivals, throne rooms, something like that. This could be remodel into something like that. That's a great to see. We'll discard and then draw. Buy a festival. So yeah, so seller will let me see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards deep into the shuffle. Hopefully we find festival and smithy. I'll probably just discard the 2 estates to start with. And then see if we can find, if we dud, then maybe we just throne room something. Or not throne, remodel. It's arguable you just pitch the whole hand. But the math on it, so this would, if I do this, I draw 3 cards, could then pitch those. Lets me see 6 into the deck. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. I'll take a smithy now. Still haven't trashed any of the estates, which definitely sucks. I would love to see 2 estates on top with Sentry here. We will discard remodel. All right, so what can we buy here? It's definitely got to be another festival. Might be silver. Don't want too many silvers, though. I'll take a moat. Moat for draw. I mean, festival for moat isn't actually netting your hand size, right? You play 2 cards to draw 2 cards. But you really want all these festivals, if you can. That's a great thing to see. Considering remodeling Smithy into Festival, buying another Festival, then we'll only have 1 draw card in the whole deck. We have Moat, so I think that's actually a fine play. But we'll definitely need to buy some more draw cards, probably some more Smithies. He's still got 2 estates, I've got 1. I think I've done better trashing than he has. Maybe, I'm not sure. If I was him, I would click 2 festivals, but that's just me. Festival Century. I think he has 3. Yeah, he has 3 centuries. I think we just pitch all of them. So we get 10. Yeah, we'll take Smithy. We need more draw. So now our deck is kind of getting together. We have a bunch of festivals. We're getting some draw cards. The sellers are helping smooth out, not leaving a bunch of junk on top of our deck. That sucks having to. This is the kind of thing you want to try to avoid. Like, yeah, he's hitting 2. That sucks. I think you discard both of these. Maybe not the seller. Discard. See what we see. Probably discard 1. You really want to see a Smithy here. Yeah, there we go. So now we can try to draw for the rest of the festivals. Yep. So now we're going places. What did I discard this turn? Discard a remodel. Festival, but I. Looks like there's at least 1 copper down there. Discard this. Try to get some stuff out of the deck. Gain another moat for some more draw. We'll buy the last 2 festivals. I don't think we want another seller remote. We have enough already. It could actually be a. Maybe consider undoing that. This hits 16 if we draw the whole deck. Both still have a lingering estate. If this turn duds, it looks like I'll get to remodel it though. Probably into 2 more smithies. Ideally, we draw a moat or a smithy, but it's not guaranteed. So he's drawing his whole deck here, it looks like, surely. I think I got more of the festivals though. But maybe I went too hard on festivals. We'll see. Interesting. Gains a silver. A market. Okay. Draw first. Great. We love to see that. Yeah, we'll leave those on top. Those look like pretty good draws. So we'll want to discard 2 cards to seller. There should be another smithy down there. $16 exactly. So, question is, do you keep building, or do you just? I think you buy 1 province here and then continue to build. Province. This could be 2 throne rooms. Throne rooms would be pretty good here. One, two, three, four, five, 6 festivals. So he has 4 of them. Looks like. Okay. Not the worst starting hand. Could be better though. It does suck immediately seeing the province I just bought though. Would have loved to like discard it with Sentry and then leave it on the bottom, but it is a good seller target, of course, if we find one of our sellers. Yeah, I'm not sure about this remodel. This remodel hasn't done that much for me, I think. I feel like it would have been better as like another smithy. Like if this remodel had been another smithy, then but we'll see. Throne room. Interesting to see here. Maybe we want a throne room sentry? If we do that, we have to discard some stuff. The question is, do you discard this festival? Probably not. I think you just discard all 3 of these, hoping to find some stuff. Sentry. Ooh. Because we're already greening, I want to discard those. I think we discard both of those, though I want to be careful about triggering this nasty shuffle I've just created. Though if I have a seller, that can save it. So 2 actions. Looks like we'll get there. Draw. So the bottom card is a province, which is not ideal. But we want a double province here, so let's see. So we're definitely playing this. So I could trash a silver, could trash a seller. Another sentry would probably be good. And like I really only care about hitting exactly 16. Though if I'm going to do that, yeah, so I'll trash silver into Sentry. And then, which means first, though, if I'm not going to trash the estate, just do that to get the province out of our shuffle. Then we'll get a Sentry, 2 provinces. So at this point, right, I have 1 extra estate that I didn't get to trash in the early game with the Sentry. Could have trashed it there with remodel or got some other stuff. Though I would, at this point, it could actually make a difference. If we split even on provinces and I still have the 1 estate and he doesn't, then I win the match. Like the previous one where we split the provinces equally, basically, but he managed to buy an extra estate. Imagine if I had an extra estate, an extra point there, he would have lost because he took an extra turn. So it's coming down where it could matter, especially if I'm consistently double provincing here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really agree with market. Market doesn't seem great. See what else he buys here. Let's play Sentry first. That's fine to see. Though maybe you discard one of them to keep drawing. Because you really would. I would love to Throne Room Moat or Throne Room Smithy or something like that. So let's discard 1. We'll actually what we'll do is we'll seller remodel some stuff, so maybe we can find it. I'll leave those on top. Ah, perfect. We find. So I have 2 sellers, so I should definitely play one. Try to find a smithy instead. That's okay. We can do this. Those are fine to just leave on top. We're going to draw them both. So we didn't add any payload to our deck since last time. So we could consider... Though actually this might be just a win if I milled the last province. Let me see. So this is 6. That's 8. Plus remodel. Yeah, okay, this is actually just a win here. Great. Turned out that 1 estate didn't matter, but in case it did, I kept it. But if I hit it earlier with the Sentry, I would have definitely trashed it. Definitely would have trashed it earlier if I could want, but just did not line up. But yeah, having 7 festivals is pretty good payload, turns out. All right, chapel. There's lots of things going on here. You open which if you have the 5. You open which chapel if you have the 5/2. Well, he does. Okay. He buys festival though. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think which chapel is like the goated opening. Um, like you definitely open chapel here. Do you open militia? Is the question is it silver chapel or militia chapel? If they don't collide, you're really happy. If they do collide, you're really sad. But also, if they do collide, like imagine the silver, like you have silver chapel in one hand. Like, what are you gonna buy for two? Like another chapel? Probably not. A cellar? No. So ideally, they don't collide. So I'm just gonna hope they don't collide, basically. Of course they collided. Of course. You just play Chapel Trash 2 or Trash 3 here and just be sad. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. This is just a silver. This is a very happy hand to see. That's fine. Yeah, buy a witch. This is a gray hand to see. Wow. Maybe should have actually bought Festival. I did not think about my terminal collisions here, but don't agree with remodel. Like you're gonna want to keep the chapel around for all these curses that are about to come. Oh, okay. Well, this fixes our problem. We just buy a festival here. Even if he malicious us, we still got enough. Sorry if you hear noise. There's people doing work outside, I guess. Hopefully the background noise isn't too bad. Festival. Great. It's a great hand to see. Sure. Festival, which... The militia attack is probably better than not doing the militia attack. And we gotta have two buys here, so... And I'm hitting 8, so that's even better. This is definitely just like Festival Merchant. We need to resolve these terminal collisions. I would love to trash stuff. So we're hitting 7. Like, part of me just wants to buy another festival, but I think it's actually Throne Room Merchant. So let's think about what cards are down there. There's another festival, there's a witch, and there is a chapel. Oh, there's also a merchant down there too. I think Throne Room Merchant is going to be better than anything else we got going on. Oh, there's a chapel down there too. That sucks. But we're going to discard that. We're going to... I need to probably... Argument buying council room there. I need more draw. Buy another throne room. This is a council room. Unless we get militia attacked. We need more draw. Throne room, the merchant. council room. Okay, so how to play this? Festival. So there's definitely another festival down there. We definitely need to play militia so he does not start with a 6-card hand. Let's play merchant by itself. Okay, we'll play festival, throne room, witch. Great, this is perfect. Play militia. And then let's figure out what we're going to buy. So I have 2 merchants. So this hits 10 if I trash everything. So we just want to trash. Trash, trash, trash. And we hit 12. How do we hit 12? Definitely miscounted something. But it's fine. 12 is more than I expected. Oh, because we throne roomed the merchant. That's why. Yes, we throne roomed the merchant. So we want to be hitting double province as soon as we can. Don't think another witch is worth it. There's only 3 curses left. I'd rather have a council room. This could be council room, festival, cellar. Could be some other stuff. Could be festival, throne room, merchant. Though council room and witch are my only 2 draw cards. So, not sure about how much money I'm going to be able to make. I think festival council room is probably the best here. Do you take a cellar? That's the... You could to save dud turns, but like how... What am I going to actually dud here? I'll take a cellar just because it'll help me. It'll save duds. Wow, this is bad. Yeah, finding none of my draw cards sucks. We'll buy a festival here, I guess. Could be another council room. Take a festival though. Okay, so this is guaranteed to do something. This thing is gonna be guaranteed. What did so you definitely discard chapel? Do you discard merchant? There's definitely another council room down there. I'm pretty sure. There's also definitely a throne room down there, right? Because I would trigger to shuffle. Throne room. Yeah, okay. We'll discard like this. Not sure about that, but like we can play the merchant, play the festival. Oh, this will be great. Okay, drawing all the cards. Yeah, because there's a throne room. I probably want to throne room the festival. So right now I have 1, 2. So this will be 3 actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I could just give him the last 2 curses, and buy like festival or something. Could be 14 though if I don't throw, if I throw in like the militia instead. We'll play a festival. The question is, do I throne room? Well, let's see. I have two. Well, I can think about this while he discards. So 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's like council room, throne room. Don't think we start provincing yet. We'll definitely trash Copper Curse. So then 1, 2, so 10, 12, 15. So if I don't trash the copper, I hit. If I just like click this top row though. Okay. Give them both curses. Trash some cards, do that. Click like one of everything up here. So what 3 cards are we keeping? Well, Festival, Throne Room Witch probably, assuming we actually get hit with a militia attack this turn. Though probably if you leave, ooh, that's not good. If he's having to trash, leaving me with this kind of hand, not a good idea. But if you didn't draw the militia. So he has 5 curses still in his deck? I mean, yeah. Looks like it. I'll draw the merchant first. Okay, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. So we'll play Festival, Council Room. So we're actually really overdrawing here. Don't need to draw an extra card to sift, so we don't need the buys. That's for sure. We're definitely taking. Don't think we have enough to pile out. I mean, you need 16. You need 16, 26 to pile out on a state's festival curse. We definitely don't have 26 here. We have 20, I think. Looks like. Yeah, looks like we have 20. So this will be probably a province in the last 2 festivals threatening to pile out on estates next turn. Yeah. 2 festivals. Province. Yeah, like super threatening to pile out estates next turn if I get an actual turn. Okay, this hand's going somewhere. So yeah, threatening estate pile out at this point. I'll have more than enough buys through all the stuff I do. Okay, council room. This is why we kept the cellar, because Because otherwise, yeah, that would have been we would have been very sad. We overdrew by like 3 cards last turn. So we definitely have more throne rooms, right? So let's like do this. Throne room. So this is just an estate buyout. Let's see, discards his cards. So how many festivals? I got 7 festivals, looks like. Yeah. So despite him having the 2/5 opening, I think Witch is definitely better. Like I can understand why you'd open Festival, but like that's basically just opening Silver Chapel. Like even though Witch Chapel could collide, um, you're very happy if they don't collide though. All right. There we go, getting swapped. Yeah, he had all the junk cards in his deck. All right, let's see here. I see Workshop. I see Gardens. Oh boy, no villages. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Yeah, this is gonna be really rough. I wonder if this is just a Workshop Gardens rush. This looks really nasty. Because you've got no extra terminals at all. Like, there's no village, no throne rooms, nothing. So, I think you hit Poacher. Like, I think you want Poacher Silver. Like, I think the opening is Poacher Silver, I think. I don't know. It could be Chapel, though. Like, Chapel's such a good card, right? Like, am I really gonna pass on Chapel here? Well, if my ultimate plan is Workshop Gardens, then like yes, it is definitely worth passing Chapel. But if I'm gonna be like doing like Bandit big money, but also once I like Chapel will turn into a dead card eventually. I think you just play Bandit big money here. I mean, I'll take Poachers because they're kind of good, but do you buy copper? If I'm thinking about like Workshop Gardens, not yet. Is it already province time? Or is it just buy a gold? I think it's already province time. Like, we're kind of playing a hybrid big money deck. This is a very terrible kingdom, though. Even by base standards. Like, I just don't think Chapel's very relevant. He has a bandit, though. Do I really want a silver if it's going to get potentially trashed? Like, I don't think I want vassals. I'm just going to buy another poacher, honestly. I don't think getting all the vassals is the right move here. I'm just going to keep clicking poachers, honestly. Try not to lure him too much, though. Though maybe that's what he's doing. He's trying to lower vassals, so I can't... Since I have so many poachers. Could be a second bandit. I'm going to take one more poacher. I do kind of want this game to end quickly, though. But I'm going to be very sad once... I'm hitting 1, 2, 3, 4... It's 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll trigger the shuffle just to buy a province. Like, he's definitely doing that to lower my piles, but this is just like a weird one. Do I just click another gold? I'm just gonna click another gold, honestly. So he's probably gonna take this last vassal, and I'm gonna be very sad. Surprised he didn't take it. Then that's just a province then. Okay, so now all my poachers are bad. Gardens. We're gonna try to pile out something, I guess. I don't agree with this, like, turn whatever chapel he brought it. Like, turn, like, 10 something chapel. How many points are my gardens worth? Are they worth 5? I was at 25, right? That's crazy if they're actually worth 5. There's no way they're worth that many. Oh no, it's not that they're worth that many. Is that was my that was probably my 30th card. Well, that sucks to see. Yeah, that's what it was. It was my 30th card. So I'm going to try to pile out these two piles very slowly, I guess. A cellar would go really well here, but no cellar. No, this is just I really don't agree with all the vassals. I really don't. So this is a province. If I discard the bandit. Or discard whatever I draw. Probably worth it. Seven. Just buy the next province. This is just a province in hand. Quite surprised at how many provinces I actually ended up getting. It's like, and he had a bandit at one point, right? So now my poachers really suck. He's just ending the game here, that looks like. How many cards did I have? I had 37. So if that went on any longer, I would have probably gotten to 40 cards and then gotten an extra 5 points. All right. Looks like last game here. Last game for my season. So I immediately see Festival Library. I see Militia. So you're definitely building an engine here. You can definitely do stuff like, especially against Militia, like Library is going to be very good. Yeah. The question is it remodel silver or remodel militia? Or is it militia silver? Probably remodel, actually. I really do want to try to sift through. Try to, like, get actions. I could turn them into villages. If I'm doing the library deck, that's what I want to be doing. Hopefully he doesn't have his militia in hand. He does not. That's good. So I'll take a library now. I'm gonna get some I would consider festival, but I'm gonna get some villagers. That's not this expansion. But we'll take a library, and we'll. Wait, what am I doing? Discard those. I'm gonna buy a village here. So we're just gonna remodel into a village. So if he draws his militia here, see, he won't, but festival. Take a second library. I think library is a relative. It's not the best card in all of base, but like here it is actually the only draw. So I think having two of them is definitely worth it. He's playing a big money deck. you're playing big money, I wouldn't necessarily go with library, but festival. Probably do want to get one militia in my deck at some point. This could be the time. Right, the idea of the deck is that you're playing all your festivals, then playing libraries, drawing a bunch more festivals. Though I do need to get more festivals if I'm going to actually make this game plan work. Gain another festival. We'll buy a bunch more festivals. Ooh, not great. Especially since I just trashed all of my... Just trashed my silver. But we could just skip over everything. What did I discard? What did you make me discard? Copper Estate. Keep. Festival. Should have actually probably been in their library, but that's what this can be. Another library. Hoping to top deck a library. Surprised he hasn't been buying province. My deck is very much not province ready. Assuming he doesn't militia me, this is a... The big money deck should definitely be scoring here. I think I probably should be losing based on these shuffles, but... I mean, there is pile-out consideration, but... I will take this... I will take it, not being attacked. Yes, Festival Library is better than Village Library because you draw an extra card off of Library. Unfortunate, but we're going to discard that. Definitely need to buy victory points here. Yeah. Could remodel. Do I want to keep this library? Just because I need to catch up on points. Deck is not going as well as I would like, but the annoying part is I actually do want him to play his militia against me. I think this kind of reason, like why this deck isn't working very well. I feel like I don't know, Bandit Big Money would have probably worked a little better here. That's really unfortunate, but to stay in this, we have to take a province. And militiaing is probably the best thing I can do. If I get another turn, this will be a good. Oh, well. This probably is a win for him then. Yeah, I mean, he just has better payload with Bandit, getting him 4 golds for free. So he's kind of doing what I did, but like better, basically. Oh, the reason why I didn't take the Bandit is because you can't skip over golds with Library, but so it looks like he's gonna get the win here. It looks like, yeah. All right. Well, that was a good match.